Hello there, grade 4 learners. I'm Teacher L and welcome to our PN Health class Quarter 1 Week 2. Our topic for today is personal hygiene practices. So this means we will be learning how to take care of our body by keeping it clean and healthy. Our lesson is based on this competency. Demonstrate proper personal hygiene practices. By the end of this lesson, you are expected to describe ways to take care of sense organs, explain how to keep the body clean, healthy, and disease-free, and practice good healthy habits and hygiene and personal hygiene. Before we begin our main discussion, let's understand some important words that will help us in our lesson. First, we have the word good health. It means beneficial to one's physical, mental, or emotional state, conducive to or associated with good health or reduced disease risk. For example, healthy foods and healthy lifestyle. This means that when we say someone has good health, their body and mind are in good condition. They feel strong, they rarely get sick, and they make choices that help them stay that way, like eating the right food and getting enough sleep. Next is personal health. It is the ability to take charge of your health by making conscious decisions to be healthy. This means we are the ones responsible for keeping ourselves healthy. We can do this by choosing healthy habits like brushing our teeth, eating vegetables, getting regular exercise, and making sure we get enough rest. These words will guide us as we learn more about how to stay clean and healthy every day. Now that we have learned what good health is, let's focus on a specific part of our personal health, the care of our sense organs. What are sense organs? These are special parts of our body that allow us to feel and understand what is happening around us. They help us see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Without them, it would be very hard for us to interact with the world. Sense organs are specialized organs that help to perceive the world around us. That means they let us experience things like colors, sounds, and flavors. They are an integral part of our lives, very important, because they are the only way we can understand our environment. These organs send messages to our brain through nerves when we feel, hear, see, smell, or taste something. Our senses help us connect and respond to our surroundings. That's why taking care of our sense organs is very important. Now let's name the five sense organs of our body. These are our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. Each one has an important job that helps us understand what's happening around us. So these organs have something called receptors, tiny parts that receive messages like light, sound, smell, taste, or touch. These receptors then send signals through sensory neurons to our brain, which tells us what we're seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or feeling. There are two types of receptors: general receptors, which are found in the skin and help us feel things like heat, pressure, or pain. Special receptors, which are found in the eyes, ears, nose, and tongue, and help with sight, hearing, smell, and taste. These amazing organs work together with our nervous system to help us explore the world safely and enjoyably. Let's take a closer look at one of our most important sense organs, our eyes. These are the visual sensory organs in our body. These are sensitive to light images. The eyes vary in color depending on the amount of melanin present in our body. It helps in the sense of sight by detecting and focusing on the light images. The iris in the eye is the colored part that controls the size and diameter of the pupil, which directly affects the amount of light entering the eyes. Behind the lens of the eye lies the vitreous body. It is filled with a gelatinous material called vitreous humor. This substance gives shape to the eyeball and also transmits light to the very back of the eyeball, where the retina is found. This retina contains photoreceptors, which detect light. There are two types of cells present that perform functions distinct from each other. These are the rod and cones. Next, let's explore the ears, which are our hearing sense organs. The ears are the auditory sense organs of our body. They help us to perceive sounds. Our auditory system detects vibrations in the air, and this is how we hear sounds. This is known as hearing or audio caption. The ears are divided into three sections, namely the outer ear, the inner ear, and the middle ear. All sounds are basically vibrations, so the outer ear transfers these vibrations into the ear canal, where these vibrations are transformed by the brain into meaningful sound. Apart from hearing, this sense is also important for balancing our body or equilibrium. Let's explore our tongue. The tongue helps in perceiving various tastes and flavors. The taste buds are present between the papillae and the tongue. This helps in sensing different tastes. The senses of smell and taste tend to work together. If one could not smell something, they could not taste it either. The sense of taste is also known as gustoperception. Taste buds on the tongue contain chemoreceptors that work similarly to the chemoreceptors in the nasal cavity. However, the chemoreceptors in the nose detect any kind of smell. There are four different types of taste buds, and each one can detect different types of taste like sweetness, sourness, bitterness, and saltiness. Next is the nose. The nose is an olfactory organ. Our olfactory system helps us to perceive different smells. This sense of organ also aids our sense of taste. The sense of smell is also known as olfaction. The olfactory cells tend to line the top of the nasal cavity. On one end, olfactory cells have cilia that project into the nasal cavity, and on the other end of the cell are the olfactory nerve fibers. As one breathes in, the air enters into the nasal cavity. The olfactory cells are chemoreceptors, which means that the olfactory cells have protein receptors that can detect subtle differences in chemicals. These chemicals bind to the cilia, which conduct a nerve impulse that is carried to the brain. The brain then translates these impulses into a meaningful smell. During a cold, the body produces mucus which blocks the sense of smell. This is the reason why the food we eat tastes bland. Skin. Skin is the largest organ of our body. It is related to the sense of touch. The sense of touch is also referred to as taxoception. The skin contains general receptors that can detect touch, pain, pressure, and temperature. They are present throughout the skin. Skin receptors generate an impulse and when activated is carried to the spinal cord and then to the brain. Now that we've learned about the five senses, this brings us to our next topic, proper care of the hair, skin, and teeth. So to stay clean and healthy, we need to practice personal hygiene every day. So let's learn what that means and how we can take care of ourselves in simple ways. Now, good personal hygiene will help your kids stay healthy, ward off illness, and build better self-awareness. It is never too early to start teaching hygiene. You can wipe down your child's hands after changing their diapers or before eating, brush their teeth and gums before bed, and get them into a daily bath routine. This helps you begin the process and slowly teaches them as they grow and take over the process. Here's a list of hygiene activities, how you can introduce them, and when is a good time to start. Start brushing your teeth as soon as they grow in. By your age, you should already know how to brush your teeth on your own. Make sure to brush your teeth at least 2 times a day, especially after meals and before going to bed. Play a 2-minute song while brushing. So this helps you know how long to brush so your teeth get really clean. Don't forget to floss. If you're not yet confident with flossing, ask help from your parents or older siblings. Most kids learn to floss on their own by age 7 or older. Bathing. By now, you should know how to take a bath on your own. Make sure to take a bath regularly to keep your body clean and fresh. So don't forget to wash all parts of your body, especially your armpits, groin area, neck, belly, knees and elbows, back, feet. So when washing your hair, be careful not to get soap in your eyes. If you do, rinse them gently with clean water. Wash your hands before meals, after eating, and after using the toilet. This helps keep your hands clean and protects you from getting sick. Sing the ABC song while washing your hands. It's about 20 seconds long. So this helps you know how long to wash your hands to remove dirt and germs. Make it a habit to wash your hands after playing, touching pets, or coming home from school. Remember, class, that washing regularly keeps you and others around you healthy. Nail hygiene. Keeping your nails short and clean is part of staying healthy. Long or dirty nails can collect germs that may cause sickness. Use a nail brush to clean under your nails when you take a bath. It's easy and fun to use, so ask help if needed. Trim your nails regularly, at least once a week. It's best to cut your nails after a bath when they're soft and easier to trim. By now, you should start learning how to take care of your nails on your own. But don't you worry, you can still ask help from an adult if needed. Now it's time for your learner's takeaway activity. Directions: classify the words in the box into the chart below. Do this in your notebook. Before we end our lesson today, let's take a moment to reflect on what we have learned. Let's think about this first question. What are the things that you need to do to take care of your senses? Next, ask yourself, what is your takeaway from the lesson? That means, what new knowledge or realization did you get today about taking care of your body, especially your senses? So remember, our body works best when we take care of it. So let's be more mindful of our daily habits, from brushing our teeth to getting enough rest, because our body, including our senses, deserves proper care and attention. That's the end of our lesson today. See you again next time, and stay healthy, stay happy, everyone. Bye for now.